Howdy, folks. I wanted to make a video tonight just on the topic of freedom versus safety. You know, I'm tired. I worked all day doing physical labor, but more than that, I'm tired of coming home from work and just seeing the vast amounts of fear that are just going on online and in the house I live in. And yeah, I'm just tired of it. So, we all know that the coronavirus is going around and it's killing people, but, um, you're going to get varying reports on how many people it's killing. What I've seen, though, is that it's killing about as many people as a normal flu season is, so it's not much more bad than the common flu. That being said, we've never seen the coronavirus before, or this kind of coronavirus. But, I want to ask everyone, is the reaction that we're experiencing, is it warranted? This lockdown of society. And I would say that no, it is absolutely not warranted. Fundamentally, because it's a violation of one's natural rights. A right, again, is any action you can take that does not cause harm to another person. And so, if you or a group of people want to tell some individual that that they're not allowed to, say, open up their business for service because there's a virus going around, that is a violation of personal sovereignty. It's a violation of their rights. And, this is not okay. This kind of behavior can only lead to more tyranny and struggle and strife and conflict. So, this whole event is really an intelligence test. It's fomented by social engineers to see how much freedom, how much of your liberty that you will willingly give up yourself. They got everyone wearing masks, which don't even really work. They actually have adverse reactions because now you're inhaling a bunch of carbon dioxide all day, and, that's just making you even dumber. So, this excuse that, we need to social distance, okay, that's another term that I need to address very quickly here, because that term is completely off mark. We're calling it social distancing. Well, what does that imply? That implies, don't even talk to me. Don't even pick up the phone, because you're social distancing. You're in social isolation. You're not even talking to anyone, right? That's what social distancing means. When really a more appropriate term would be physical distancing. You see what's going on here? They're trying to pull apart the fabric of society by getting us all fearful and scared and hiding in our houses, Yeah, I'm in my house right now, but you know what? It's one of the places that I feel the most safe and secure and free, because I built it myself, but that's beside the point. Anyways, we have this reoccurring theme within society that it's somehow appropriate to give up our rights, our freedoms, in the name of safety or security. And every tyrannical regime in the history of time has used this tactic to enact slavery, to impose their will upon you. You know, I'm tired of this, and I think we are better than this, and I think it's time we all grew up a little bit. You know, because really, what it comes down to is your need to feel safe and secure within your own body does not trump my right to conduct myself in a peaceful manner. As long as I'm not hurting anyone, you have no right to tell me that I'm not allowed to conduct business the way I see fit. They got us, standing 6 feet apart if I want to go to Home Depot, it's like I gotta stand 6 feet apart from everyone, and I can't go in through the contractor's entrance anymore because that's the designated exit, and it's just control, control, control. Where will it end? The answer is it won't. They're going to take more and more from you as long as you're willing to give it to them. And you might ask me, how many people have to die before I'm willing to give up my rights? And the answer to that is all of them.